Hey BookTube, Chelsea the Reading Outlaw here to do a poetry haul. I don't think I ever talked about it, but part of my kind of like unofficial genre expansion goals for 2016 is to read more poetry. I used to read a lot of poetry in college when I took or was taking my poetry writing classes, but since then I have kind of not really done that. It has been several years since I've read a poetry collection. So when Jen Campbell in our online Voxer group chat that we have said she was clearing out her poetry shelves and getting rid of a bunch of things and she put up pictures, I immediately snagged a bunch of things and she sent them to me because she is a doll, and I will link her channel down below. And then right on the back of that, I was at a secondhand bookshop and found a whole little chunk of Mary Oliver books of poetry. And Mary Oliver is one of my mom's favorite poets. So I figured why not? And now all of a sudden I have enough collections to last me probably for the rest of the year, if not the next several years, based on the rate at which I read poetry. So first we will go through the stuff Jen sent me. The first one is The Book of Longing by Leonard Cohen. A lot of these I know absolutely nothing about. This one I got because it's Leonard Cohen, and I really, really like Leonard Cohen's musical work. And then when I read on the back that it was also like illustrated by Leonard Cohen, I got really, really excited. So I am looking forward to breaking into this one and seeing kind of how much of an overlap there is in content and style between his poetry and his songs. The next one is called How to Hug by Susie McGuire and Other Poems. And I just wanted it because it's called How to Hug, and it's got two little hugging iguanas, and they're so cute. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that one. It's just a thin little one. It's just a thin little chapbook. This is another one that I picked up just based on the title. It's Christopher Reid's Mermaids Explained. And I want mermaids explained. I want someone to explain mermaids to me, especially in the form of poetry. So there we go. Yeah, I am really looking forward to this one. Let's see. Here's one called Heaven and Earth. Drizzle winged, rainbow flaunting, harbinger of fertility, the crop spraying monoplane swoops on the wheat fields. It turns and returns with a diligence and grace that would inflame the soul of any earthbound poet. Heavenly visitations, I remember how in the city the entire side of an office block would glow gold at sunset, and I would respond like Semele ravished by her lover, or the Virgin intruded upon in her narrow room. So there we go. And then we have this one I got because I have read poems by this author before. I actually did a poetry project on this author, Pablo Neruda. This is The Captain's Verses, translated by Brian Cole. I do not own this one. I do, however, own the, 100 Poems About Love and One About Death, I think is what it's called. But I do own a couple other Pablo Neruda books downstairs, so who knows? Maybe I will do a whole little spread just of Pablo Neruda poetry. And then this is a poetry pamphlet called Cheersman of 91 and 92. Jen is actually published in this, and that's why I picked it up, because I will take as much of Jen Campbell's poetry as I can get my hands on. And when I was reading the back, it also says that there are poems in here by Ian McEwan. And so I don't know if that's the same Ian McEwan of Atonement fame, but maybe, and I'm hoping so. We shall see. Also, look at that gorgeous cover. I love like literary journals and poetry journals and stuff. The art they feature on the cover is usually gorgeous. And then lastly, we have Fire to Fire by Mark Doty. I picked this up, one, because it's got a National Book Award winner circle in the corner, but also because it's bigger, it's thicker, and I want to try and get through some more like heavily collected. Oh, look! England's Lane books. Jen left a bookmark in there. Don't know if you meant to do that, but thank you, Jen. I'll take it. I wanted more like of a one solid collection from one author, so in addition to like some of the smaller ones that I have here. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that. And then when I was at the secondhand bookshop, I picked up 4 books by Mary Oliver. Only one of them had a dust jacket, but I got an extra $1 off, so that's cool. This one is Invisible Woman. Oh, just kidding. Wait. Oh, I thought that one was too. No, that's fine. I'm not that disappointed. I just thought this one was also by Mary Oliver. I guess I just didn't look at it closely enough. This one is actually by Joyce Carol Oates, and it's called Invisible Woman. These next 3 are by Mary Oliver. This one is called Why I Wake Early. Oh, look at this beautiful green cover. Why I Wake Early. This one is called Dream Work. And this last one is the only one that had a dust jacket, and it is 1,000 Mornings, Poems by Mary Oliver. And like I said, Mary Oliver is my mom's favorite poet, and so I figured, hey, if Mama likes it, what could be all that wrong? That is my poetry haul, you guys. Thanks again so much to Jen for giving me all of these lovely poetry books during her clean out. And I will keep you guys updated, obviously, when any of these make it into the TBR rotation. If you've read any of these or have any good kind of recommendations on poetry that you really love, feel free to leave them down below. You can also like, subscribe to see more videos, and check me out all around the internet. All right, guys. Bye.